Well, hello everybody and welcome back to another video. If you can probably tell, because always in the morning my voice sounds a bit different, so you know it's the morning when I'm filming this. So it's currently 20 to 9. It's not even early. I'm making out like it's 6 o'clock, but not long been up. Nellie's downstairs eating her breakfast. Ross is down there as well with her, don't worry. And I've just got my cup of tea, so I'm just waking up. All probably don't know, but I'm not very much of a morning person, so to be filming this video in the morning, doing a full face of makeup, well, anyway, I'm going to get ready with you and I'm going to answer some questions. I absolutely love doing Q&As and I just wanted to do a bit of an updated one. I haven't even looked at the questions yet. They've been coming in since yesterday. I've seen like a few of them as they pop up, but I've not actually gone through and looked through them. So I'm going to try and answer as many as possible, and while I just get ready for the day. So I was going to just do a Q&A, but I thought I'd get ready with you as well, just so then I can update you on any products I'm using or what I'm loving at the moment, because I like to just update you all on the whole situation. Oh, there's nothing better than a morning cup of tea, is there? Just the way it burns your throat. Oh, I literally can't really function without my tea in the morning. I remember as a kid, my mum used to always like have to have a cup of tea, and it used to literally annoy the hell out of me. I used to think like, Mum, get over yourself. You don't need a cup of tea every single morning to function. Now I'm like, girl, I know what you mean. Like, I just need it. Even if it's just like a sip, then I'm alright. Okay, so firstly I'm just going to quickly do my skincare. I've already just like washed my face, and now I'm using the Pixie Glow tonic, and as you all probably know, I absolutely love this product. I've loved it. I've actually used about 4 bottles now. This is my 4th bottle, and I've never gone through a product like I've gone through this. Normally I like switch it up to try things, but this is the first ever product I've had that I've rebought and rebought because I love it that much. And I think it's quite nice when you find a product like that actually, that you can just always go back to and buy. And I think I'll be like loyal to the brand for such a long time because I love the product. And then I'm just gonna quickly just pop my moisturizer on, and then we can get started with the Q&A. I really feel like my voice sounds different in the morning. Let me know what you guys think. I'm probably just being silly, but I feel like it sounds a bit deeper. Oh, that feels so nice as well. I love putting moisturiser on. That's my favourite thing. If I'm having no makeup day, I'll honestly do that moisturiser about 5 times. Worst vlogger ever. My memory was full already. I always do that. Right, if you hear Nelly in the background as well, it's because she's currently watching Moana downstairs and she gets a bit overexcited when like the songs come on. Let's see if you can hear her. Yeah, so that is what it's like being a mum to a little girl that is obsessed with Moana. She absolutely loves Disney at the moment, like all sorts of it as well, which is lovely. Okay, so let's find a question and then I can start doing my makeup. Okay, let's start with this one. When you started your YouTube channel, did you expect to grow as quickly as you did? To be honest, I don't think I have grown that quickly. Like, I started in January and yesterday I hit 2k subscribers, which thank you all so much for subscribing. Like I always say, it means well to me, but it generally does. So I don't know if that is quick. Like, is it quick? I'm not sure, but if it is, then no, I wasn't yeah, get your words out, Chloe. I wasn't expecting to get 2k subscribers by this time, but I would love to keep growing and growing, as obviously all YouTubers want. But no, like honestly, the support and everything from all of you guys like honestly means the world to me. Even like new people, so if you're new and watching a video, like for you then to subscribe, it does just make it like YouTuber feel really good, because it makes us feel that you like us, I guess. So the foundation I'm using is the L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour fresh wear in shade Radiant Honey, and I just literally put a little bit on a brush like this. These brushes I'm using, this is from Home Bargains. It's from the Olivia Howe range. I've got a few of them, but there was actually recommended by a makeup artist I follow on Instagram. Her name's Kate Hayes, and she like raves about them. So I use this one for my foundation just because it gives like a more natural yeah, natural coverage, and I just like plop it over my face like so, and then I just blend it all in. Right, let's get another question. My favourite YouTubers. So my all-time favourite, I've got quite a few, but I'd say my all-time favourites are Lydia Millen. I absolutely love her. I've watched her for like such a long time now, and she is like the sort of person that I look at and I just think like she is goals. Like her house is amazing, she's stunning, she just seems like a really nice person as well, like with it. So yeah, I think she's absolutely like smashing life, and I absolutely love seeing women, girls out there that are doing that. So yeah, I love her. I'd say my second favourite YouTuber, I don't like to put them in order because I absolutely love them, but it's Ellie Darby. Like I would say that Ellie Darby is probably like one of the reasons that I started YouTube, because I feel like she's such a normal girl. Obviously all YouTubers are normal girls, but more relatable to me, I guess, and I just thought like she's absolutely like smashing life doing it, and I love the connection she has with all of the people watching her videos, how it seems she has anyway in her followers. So yeah, like I think it's a lovely thing that she's doing, like building a relationship with people. I generally feel like I know her. It's such a strange, yeah, it's really strange that you feel like that when you watch someone, but I guess it's like maybe some of you feel like you know the person, and I absolutely want you to feel like you know me, because I am completely honest and transparent through this, so you do know me, I guess. So the concealer I'm using still hasn't changed. It's the MAC Studio Fix 24-hour, and it's in shade NC20. And I just use this in these areas just when I want that little bit of added extra coverage, because I did speak about this in my vlog, but it's coming up to that time of the month. Your favourite accounts on Instagram. So I would say Mrs. Hinch. I absolutely love her. I've followed her nearly since the start of her journey. When she first started getting like quite recognised and quite big, I then was following her, and I watch her stories every single day without fail, so I love her on there. Lorna Lux, I absolutely love her, and she is like such, I think she's a sort of, she's very like business minded, I'd say. She's always like such, I don't know how to explain it, but she was very interactive with her followers, which I think is amazing, and I have always said I'd like to like keep that up, that I can do, because she's got like I think 1 million followers, and every time that I reply to a story of hers, like asking her a question about something she's wearing or makeup product, she always replies, which I think is so lovely if you can be able to do that for your followers. And it is just her, like she's just like a one-man team, where I know a lot of big Instagram people with like big Instagram followings, they do have like staff that run their social media, and which is absolutely fine, because sometimes I think it can probably get a bit much. I'm now just using the MAC Bronzer Refined Golden. My makeup routine stayed pretty the same, to be honest. I am going to do a IGTV video on my makeup routine, so if you want to see that, follow me over on my Instagram, and I'll be uploading that soon. I'll put my Instagram name here now so you can all follow me over there to see that. So with this bronzer, I will just put it all over and then I use like a more defined brush. This is a Spectrum A05, and then just like define the areas you want to define. What are some of your favourite baby names? Oh, this is cute. Oh, I can't tell you some of them because it might then give it away if we had another one. No, I will. So if we had a little boy, I've always said that I love the name Barney. Anybody that knows me knows that I absolutely love that name for a little boy. Actually, one of the YouTubers we watch is Sophie and Dave. Oh, I forgot to mention them in my favourites. I absolutely love Sophie and Dave, and James and Karis as well. So yeah, love them both as couple channels. Yeah, and they are actually calling their little boy Barney, which is so cute. So yeah, when they actually announced it, I thought, oh, that is lovely. Oh, I'm now using the L'Oreal Glow product, and I absolutely love this as well. I'm actually just putting a little bit on my hand and then just like applying it detailed. I haven't actually done this yet, so I'm just trying this out just to give like a little bit of more glowy look instead of a lot of powder. How big is your family? Oh, this is nice. So my immediate family, I've got obviously like my mum, my dad. They're not together, but they're very friendly and we can go for like dinner and stuff, so I'm so lucky in that respect. And then I've got my stepdad, which is, and my little sister, and then I have got my brother. So I'm one of 3, so I've got a sister and a brother. And then I've got a little nephew, which he is absolutely adorable and I miss him so much. Because obviously due to all of this at the moment, I haven't like seen them properly in such a long time. Yeah, and then obviously my sister-in-law. And that is like my immediate family. Obviously like Ross's family as well. Like Ross's family with like his mum and his brother. That's what I'd say like is my immediate family. And then I do have obviously more family. I have like aunties and uncles, and I'm not close to any of my grandparents, just for many reasons. But like sadly my nan passed away like a few years ago. Well, my great nan passed away, and my other nan I just don't talk to. Yeah, like I haven't got much. I have got a big family, but I haven't really, like my immediate family is what I state my family is. That's just a bit another subject, to be honest. Another one exactly like that. Do you have many friends? I wouldn't say I've got loads of friends, but the ones I have like absolutely love. So I've got really close friends, and they are, you're probably all going to see them like so soon. Like when we can start going out again, when I can start seeing them again, I'm sure they will make many appearances on the vlogs. So they are Kirsty, Aaron, Carmen and Charlie, and they're like, we always see them, obviously not at the moment, but we've seen them like in the garden for like little social distance. But we like go on holidays together, and yeah, and Kirsty and Aaron are actually expecting a baby, so that's so exciting. So yeah, they're like my immediate close like best friends. And then I also have like other like girlfriends as well, which I think is nice because we don't always see each other, but I always know they're there, like sort of thing, so which is really nice. What is your favourite dinner? Oh, this is quite hard. My favourite dinner. I'm gonna have to think about that. Right, while I think about that, I'm using the L'Oreal Paris Unbelieve Brow Gel product and loving this as well. It is quite a tricky product to use. It is quite easy, but then it's also a little bit tricky as well because you do need to be quite focus. So I'm going to quickly get this done. I'll just zoom through this while I'm thinking about my favourite dinner. So I've thought about my favourite dinner, and I'd say my favourite dinner is like an Indian takeaway. Absolutely love that. But if I had to choose like a favourite home cooked dinner, it'd have to be a roast. Most definitely. Like, I love a roast dinner. A beef roast dinner with sausage meat stuffing. Oh, I love that. Now I'm just, so after doing my brows, I'm just using this. I purchased this like mini Benefit product. It's the Gold Rush blusher, and the smell, it smells like, do you know sun cream, like when you're on holiday? It actually just smells like holiday. If any of you have this and you agree with me, please comment below, because I think it smells so nice. So it's the Gold Rush, and it's like a warm, what does it actually say? Warm golden nectar blush. Yes, that's the word I was looking for. Okay, let's go through like a few more little questions. Will you be sending Nelly to nursery? I don't, to be honest, we don't actually know. Like, I've not fully thought about it. Really, I should be, but I think due to everything that is happening at the moment, I'm not thinking about it at all, because obviously she won't be going at the moment. Like, there's no need for her to go, so that's fine. But even before that, I'm very much of, I think it would benefit her. That's the only reason I'd be sending her, is because I think she would maybe love it, but I'm not sure. I think she might like it, but yeah, I don't know. I think it might help her like in learning new things and things like that, and it could like give me a little break as well. But I don't know, it's very much of a bit of a weird subject for me, because I know, and it is a bit selfish, like, I know, like I think, oh god, like to the thought of like giving her to somebody else to look after. Like, obviously I leave her with like family and stuff like that, and that's fine, obviously not at the moment, but to literally like hand over your child, like, if any of you understand, it's quite a hard thing. Like, if she gets hurt, they're not going to just call you. Like, if she falls over, they're not going to call you, are they, and say, oh, Nellie's fallen over, like she needs me to kiss her knee. Like, it honestly, like, it breaks my heart even thinking about it. But I think I do need to get out of that mind frame and think that it'd be beneficial for her to go. But yeah, if I don't choose to send her, obviously because of all of this at the moment, I wouldn't send her anyway. But yeah, if I don't choose her to go, then she'll go to school or calls, and she'll still learn, and she'll still interact with children, because you go to all these things with other children, obviously not at the moment, but we have children in the family. So yeah, like, it's absolutely fine. What jobs have you had? This is interesting. So I have had quite a few jobs actually, like, now thinking. So my first ever job, I worked at a cinema, which me and Ross both worked there together. We actually went for the interview on the same day, and we both got the job. We didn't actually tell them it was boyfriend and girlfriend, I don't think. No, because we was a bit worried in case they wouldn't give us a job. But yeah, we both got that job, which was nice, and we worked there for quite a while actually. And then after that, I then ventured off and I went to work for Clinique, the skin brand, which I absolutely loved. Yeah, absolutely loved that, working for them. It was like a really different sort of time in my life, I'd guess, because I was then travelling up to London. I was only 17, wasn't even 18 when I started. So yeah, I was travelling up to London, and yeah, it was a nice job. The people was so lovely. Luckily I knew the manager on my counter, because it was my sister-in-law's friend, and she was always so lovely to me as well, like really looked after me. And yeah, like the girls there was lovely, but it just wasn't for me at the time, I don't think. I think I left, oh, I was in, this is why I left, I remember the time, my mindset at the time. Like, I was very much in the mindset like I need to improve in my life, I need to get somewhere. So I thought an office job in London would be the answer. So I ended up getting an office job in London, and to look back, it was absolutely fantastic for my age and where I was at in my life. Like, it was brilliant. It was actually for a refurbishment company, and I actually met the teacher at, I actually met the business owner at my school. Can you hear Nelly in the background? She's so loud. And he said that to my teacher that I come across really well, and if I ever needed a job, to go to him. And then like a few years later, I went to him and I said, like, is there any jobs going, and I'd love to work for your company. So it's a fantastic refurbishment company, like they done houses for like big names. And then I got a job. I literally lasted there for about 2 months because I had issues and I wasn't very well, like, at the time. That is why I just really didn't enjoy it, like the travelling. If it was on my doorstep, I probably would have, no, I probably still wouldn't have liked it. I'm just not an your office sort of job girl, to be honest. And then after that, I then worked in another office job. This was before Nelly was born. Yeah, and then that has been it. And at the moment, I don't have a like full-time job. Like, this is like what I'm doing at the moment. I'm lucky enough to be at home with Nelly. So she's absolutely cracking up down there. I don't know what she's cracking up at. I think it's Moana. Yeah, I'm lucky enough to stay at home with Nelly, which I'm forever ever grateful for. So yeah, that is what jobs I've had. Okay, would you ever go back to a 9 to 5 job? No. Well, obviously if I needed to, like if I had to, then I think I would have to, but I wouldn't like to at all. Like, I couldn't think of anything worse, to be honest. Like, I just, it really is not for me. I think if I did, it would have to be doing something for myself. I think I'd have to work for myself. I've always been that sort of person that I can't really be told what to do, not because I think I know best or anything like that, but just because I'm my sort of person, and I can't be delegated to, or having someone think they're more better than me because of their job role. Like, that just doesn't sit right with me. I think we're all exactly the same. Don't matter if you earn this sort of money or you don't earn any money at all. Like, we're all the same person. So yeah, like, it just doesn't sit well with me, that. So I don't think so. Hopefully I never have to. Are you seeing people now lockdown is easing? No, we're still not seeing any we're still not seeing anybody. We have seen people like in the garden for like a social distance, like barbecue we had yesterday, which was lovely. We've had our friends in the garden, but we're still very much at the decision that we're not seeing anybody, just because I honestly wouldn't live with myself if I was to give it to somebody else and they to get seriously ill, or Nelly was to get it and become seriously ill. I just think there's no point risking it, to be honest. What car do you have? I actually don't drive, but we do have obviously a car and Ross drives it. We have, I think it's a Kia Sportage, I think. I'm gonna have to double check. Yeah, I think it is. Let's look out the window. Yeah, it's a Kia Sportage and it's a white one. Who's the better cook, you or Ross? You can guess who asked this question, can't you? Ross Bliss. So, I don't know. Like, I love his cooking, but I do also really like my own cooking as well. So yeah, I'm not actually sure. Ross is more adventurous with cooking. Like, he will try different things, where I'm very much like, I stick to the same sort of thing. Like, I just stick to what I know. Are you friends with other YouTubers? Girl that I know, I'll tag her Instagram below. Her name's Larice, and she has started a YouTube channel as well, and we actually went to school together. We've never been like really like good best friends or anything like that, but always like support her in everything she's doing, and she's always like been supporting me as well, which I honestly think is so lovely. I think it really, yeah, I really appreciate something like that, because obviously we're not like the best of friends, we're not really close, but she has supported me so much, and it just shows the sort of person somebody is to do that for someone that isn't actually like a really good friend. Like, it's, but I think we could come like good friends out of it. Who's more stubborn out of you or Ross? Definitely Ross. Like, I'm very much the person that if we have a row, 10 minutes later I want to be cuddling and saying like, oh come on, let's be friends. But he isn't. Like, he needs at least a day to like re-evaluate the situation. Yeah, I'm very soft, I think. But I think that's where we work, because he's stubborn, I'm not. Trust me, it can be annoying. Like, any of you girls out there who are like me, it's annoying to be like us. Who's the stricter parent? Ross would probably say himself, but I don't actually think either of us are like strict, and we both have the same sort of rules. Like, we both want Nelly to be polite and have manners, and yeah, like we both stick to each other's rules as well. So like, so if one says no, then that's it, like it's no. Where I think sometimes it can be quite hard if one parent says no, the other says yes. Like, it's confusing for the child. So I think with parenting, you just need to stick to what the other person's saying. Even if you don't really agree with it, then just like have a little chat between yourselves, I think. What goals do you have for the next 5 years? Oh, I absolutely love a question like this. So I'm going to actually end it on this question. I have so many goals in my life. The next 5 years, I've got goals that I can't even like tell you about. I don't sound so silly, but it's because it all has like to do with this and what I would love to achieve out of this. But yeah, it would be to grow this YouTube channel to the absolute most it could be. Like, I'd love to grow this, because in 5 years time you generally just don't know where my channel could be. So I'd love to look back at this and in 5 years to see where I actually am. Like, it's crazy to think that I could even not be sitting in this bedroom and I could be somewhere completely different. So to the 5 years on myself, hello, and you got there. That's what I'd say. But yeah, I hope to like be where I want to be in 5 years. I'd say to like maybe have another house, but that isn't like at the top of my priority, because I've obviously got a roof over my head and that's fine. But yeah, if it was like goals and things like that, I'd love to like have another house maybe. When you really think about it, I'm very much happy and grateful for my life. So it's really hard for me to like set goals, but it'd be more like career wise and where I'd want this channel to be. And I'd love to get to the point where I could like meet some of you, like have meetups with you all. Like, that'd be amazing. I'd love like Nelly, obviously she's going to be older, so like in 5 years she's going to be 7 years old. So like my goal is for her to be like very happy and healthy. I'd say one of my goals would probably be for Ross to like leave his job maybe and like do the channel with me full time. That would be like a goal for me, just so like he would be, obviously at the moment he's working from home and I've absolutely like loved it. We don't really see each other much at home, but it's more like the fact that Nelly can just pop in the room and see him, or yeah, it's just really nice and would work really well together. So yeah, that would be a goal of mine. I don't know if that's a goal of his, but I think he would enjoy that. Let's think of another goal. To be like financially like okay. Obviously you're financially okay, I'm financially okay at the moment, but I think it's like for luxury, it's like I'd love to be able to just like if I want that bag, to be able to buy it, or if I want something, you don't have to like save for a few months and get it. Like, I'd love to just have that sort of income that you don't have to think about things like that, because obviously at the moment, like, that's not the case. You have to save for things, but I think in every aspect of life you have to save. Yeah, like, that is all I can actually think of. Like, there is major goals in my head, but they are all to do with like this channel, my Instagram and things like that. So I wouldn't like speak about that now, because you've got to manifest on your own. That's what they say. So, oh, actually, one of my goals is to have a Range Rover. In 5 years time, I will have a Range Rover. That is like an ultimate goal. I know it's very like materialistic and very much like, oh my god, Chloe, but it's a car that I've always wanted ever since I can remember. I don't know if it's because people you see driving them, you feel like they're a bit bougie, and I don't know, but I just feel like I would want a Range Rover. Yeah. Okay, so I think I'm just actually going to do like just really quickly a few more, just because there's loads on here. Weren't expecting to get this many. Right. Favourite skincare products, I'd say the Pixie Glow Tonic. I would say my Nivea moisturising lotion, love that, so cheap. And I would say another one would be like my retinol serum. If you could change one thing about your life, what would it be? Oh, honestly, I would not change a thing. The only thing, like, I wouldn't change anything, which is actually really nice to say, because I'm very much, like I always say, happy and content in my life and very grateful for what I have. So yeah, I wouldn't change a thing. Obviously, if I had to change things, it would be like, yeah, like materialistic things, but it doesn't really matter. Are you planning on having any more children? Like, I've got so many of these. Are you having another child? More kids? Do you must want more children? Do you have plans to have another child sooner in the future? Do you know what? Really, like, we haven't really spoke about it. Obviously we've spoke about it, but at the moment we're not like thinking about it. If it was to happen, of course, like, then it happens, but it's not in our plans at the moment. So like, when I said about a 5-year plan, I did automatically think like have another child. So obviously it's in, but then it's not at like the forefront of my mind. Like, it's not my main focus, because I've got Nelly, and I'm very much grateful for like a child, because I know so many of you, like so many people, can't have children, so I'm lucky to be able to have the one. So I'm very much not in the mind frame for another at the moment. Obviously, if we are lucky and blessed to have another one, then that would be great, but yeah, it's not at the forefront of our minds at the moment. So yeah, I'm going to leave you there. I was actually going to do like my hair with you, maybe show you my outfit, but I've been chatting, so this is probably going to be a long video. I've been filming for like half an hour. So if you are still here, then thank you all so much for watching. Please like the video if you enjoyed it. Please comment below if anything I said, comment below and let me know. And yeah, I'll see you all in the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.
I know you've heard it all before, but you are the love of my life. I knew when you came through the door that you are the love of my life.